Hi there. Hi there, Tal. Nice seeing you. In case you're still there. My controller already drifting. Funny, because it had stopped doing that for a while now. It's not as often. Back with Tales of Berseria, and if I'm honest, after the couple times I streamed this game last week, I've kind of felt like lukewarm about it. Feel like it hasn't quite clicked with me, at least until now. But maybe that happens this week. It's gonna have another chance. I didn't realize I was missing a tooth.
異界って呼ばれる広大な概要が広がっているんだよ。
そこを探ろうってわけ？何のために？
You enjoyed the game so far? Well, as I was saying, it's like so soon till now.
そうだ。全世界を網羅した地図の完成は
I'm not like thinking about dropping it or anything, I just worried that it's a pretty long game.
そのためにバンエルティア号も
So it's gonna be bad if we end up not liking it.
非体力まで。
I think it does like a real-time action combat system, which I haven't quite gelled with up until now. It's a bit hard to get the hang of.
けど、広大な異界の探索には強い運が必要だね。
The plot of it's like at its core, it's a very like straightforward revenge story, but it kind of meanders quite a lot actually, in my opinion. But yeah, I've only played like 7 hours of it across 2 streams.
お前の自由にしていい。指示はシルフンモドキという伝書帳を使ってどこからでも出せる。
すごい財宝が見つかるかもしれないぜ。それに珍しい食材や未知のレシピとか。
Oh, the chick on his emotes, so I guess it is a real animal. I was thinking so I just say prop.
そうね。運の責任を取らなくていいなら手を貸してもいい。
じゃあ説明するからやってみてくれ。
Expedition. Oh, it's measured in seconds. So this is gonna be like an AFK farming thing in real time. And if whatever we get out of this is good, I guess we can just leave the game open and let it farm itself. Okay, we get this experience rate. I mean, not for your characters, just for the ship's level. Yeah, but now it's not 5 seconds anymore.
あとは報告を待てばいいのね。
何が見つかるか楽しみだな。お宝を乗せた沈没船とか。
海底遺跡と
It's a
か。
bit like the Digifarm.
新航路も見つかるかもしれん。
そんなのより美味しい魚がいいわ。きっと高く売れる。
じゃよな。マグロとかブリとかチョウザメとかの。
To head down the Danang Highway to Logres. None of these names ring a bell to me. To be honest, I'm a bit lost as to what we're supposed to be even doing now. I think we're gonna be looking like for a guy that was in the prison, but he was not there anymore.
ご存知ですか？マーカス海賊団が王国海軍に討伐されたそうです。とうとうマーカスまでやられたか。これで王国を震え上がらせた4大海賊団もアイフリード海賊団を残すのみですな。
海賊なんて腐るほどいるでしょ。
Funny, getting lost is gonna be quite a trend in this game, I think.
でも海軍に喧嘩を打ってしかも勝てる海賊など。
Because from what I've found so far, it's not very clear about where we're supposed to head next.
つまり 今海を自由に渡れる
Especially since it doesn't have like the objective market that most RPGs have. They only added that in the remaster that came out this year,
こいつは悪
which I
徳
wasn't
商人
gonna
だ
like pay
身だけで動くわけじゃない
about $60 for. Don't know how much it's going for now.
でもそれじゃつまらない
Also, hi there, Kira.
逆目に張って儲けてこそ商売は面白い
妙なやつだな。
だからアイフリードはこいつをボラードに選んだんだ
こんな人間もいるのね。
なあ、カニの凄さって知ってるか？
知ってる。焼いてうまい、鍋でうまい、カニ味噌もう
Now
まい。
we're getting a new
実は
recipe, right?
足は5対10本ある。
まあまあだね。だが本当の凄さはあの驚異的な再生能力にある。カニは敵に襲われたりすると自分で手足を切って逃げることができるんだ。
自節って
Wait, they can do that?
しばらくすると手足が切れたとこから同じようにまた手足が生えてくるんだよ。
マジか。じゃあたくさんカニを飼育して脅かして手足を自節させれば。
そうなんだよ兄弟。収穫し放題ってわけよ。これはまだ誰も目をつけてないぜ。
なるほど。トカゲの尻尾だけだと思っていたが、カニの手
Mate,
足も
crabs can regrow their limbs. I find out about this now, but I think they're just making it up.
再生するかな。
Otherwise, we'd be farming crabs like that.
美味しいの？
それは知らん。
そんなわけないでしょ。
Do they get stink when they're scared as well? As well as like a mini game thing over here that I hadn't tried before.
行くわよ。
I had no idea.
邪魔よ。草原客。次。やれやれ。
That was Alpha, right? Oh, you get something called Tails Coins.
行くわよ。草原客。飛燕連客。そこだ。食らい
What is this?
とどめ。ブレイクブースト。
Yeah, like that's not the intended purpose, but this would work as like the training mode I said I wish this game had.
やれやれ。
Just say like static puppet you can beat up. So they go for like testing combos. A water norming suit, is that a like accessory? All the prizes are cosmetics, I guess most of them. Oh, they said water norming suit. I thought it was gonna be like a swimsuit. I have no idea what a norming was.
船を出せないなんて。
なんでだ？出港すればいいだろ。
いいわけあるか。清涼の公開許可が下りてないんだから。
許可がいるのか。
国は船舶の航路と出入港を厳しく統制している。まるで海を平野門で閉ざすようにな。
なるほど。
Oh, also in case in this, yeah, I can see any from where I'm staying.
漁で成り立ってる。そして漁を行き来する方法は船しかない。船を抑えれば人や物、情報の流れを全部管理できるってことか。
その通り。事実、奴らはボーティガンなんてものまで作りやがった。
不自由だが必要なことだ。海にだってゴーマは出る。そしてゴーマに対抗できるのはタイマシ様だけなんだか
だとしても気に入らねえな。風と潮以外に船乗りが従うものがあってたまるか。
I tend to get lost because I have nobody left to speak to. Oh, there's a bunch of cats here, which I didn't see somehow. Until I heard them. Yeah, down the Dunham Highway to Lagos. So there is only one exit from this map. Hi Knight, welcome. Yeah, I could talk to the other NPCs who aren't voice acting, but honestly, in this game this hasn't been very like fulfilling to do. And I've already spoken to this one. Alright, we were going to the capital.
報告偵察隊が強力なゴーマを発見警戒レベル高度
Yeah,
判定
I
しま
think
した
that's me you're talking about.
清涼に攻守警戒
A
ゴーマと
powerful
して
demon.
登録を要請する近隣に非常警報を発令せよはっ
オートの近くでもゴーマが暴れてるなんて清涼の管理とやらも大したことないわね。
アイゼン、攻守警戒ゴーマってなんだ？
清涼が特別手配したゴーマだ。最新の情報では各地に十数体確認されている。
Oh, damn, such demons across all
手強
territories.
そうだな。
半端なくな。迂闊に手を出せばただでは済まんぞ。
そうこなくちゃな。
行くわよ。ぐずぐずしてると清涼の警備が強まるわ。
Oh, there'll be like optional bosses. Inside an advantage if you hit them from behind. I mean, you have to touch them from behind. You can't like actually attack on the overworld to have a preemptive strike thing. You get two enemies at once, you get like a challenge mode.
改めてローグレスへ
あんた
Like when you're becoming playable. So let's look for the demo if it's there. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I tried reading like a bit on how to actually play the combat in this game. I've read that like you're supposed to be guarding a lot, even if you're not parrying, which I've been pretty bad at doing. Bro, what are you change targets? And this combo I made isn't working very well, like Gavit keeps flying out of it. She doesn't get to hit all 4 attacks. So I have another one on another button. You only get 1 BG back each battle, which is like that number on this circle. I mean, I have to like farm it back up before I boss, because I want to be able to get it back during the boss. And supposedly guiding makes your soul gouge recover faster. I forgot que tem spam esse Berseria more.
容赦も情け
Well, as you keep killing enemies to get your souls back.
死神が相手だ。スプリットステップ。こいつはどうだ。
Oh, well, Velvet's gonna struggle against small enemies because she'll do a jump kick and to entirely miss enemy. Because like is higher than the enemies it wants. Yeah, alright, do it now.
本気になるまでもなかったな。
Oh my god, is that Joe? If I ain't gonna find that optional boss, I should make sure it's green. Yeah, somebody else here also had unlocked the. There's so many turns that I forgot what each one is called, but like this super attack you do with the BG, this circle gouge. Forgot what it was. It's you. No? Where is it? Oh, the LT during combo. Oh, there it is. I think Aizen also had one. Oh, the LT during combo makes something.
覚悟はいいか。かわせるもんならかわしてみな。ウェイストレスメイヘン。
Nice. So only left set was that one yet.
随分変わった立ち筋
But you'll probably get one soon since it's close to leveling up. Why are they HP upon defeating foes? Yeah, but Velvet can't have it. It does say belt, not a ring.
アイフリードの話を監獄島で聞いたと言っていたな。
メルキオルっていう特等大魔師が
Keep forgetting that Magnus.
それ以上のことは知らないわ。
俺も聞いたことはない。マギル、お前はどうだ。
連れられてきたのは
He's usually getting left behind.
囚人どもがざわついたのを覚えておるが、よほど極秘扱いのようでの、どの棒に入れられたのかすら漏れてこんかったな。
アイフリードって普通の人間だよな。
そうだ。大魔師の能力もなければゴーマでもない。
海賊潰しが目的ならば、愉快な仲間たちを野放しにしておくのもおかしな話じゃしの。
清涼がそこまでこだわる理由がわからん。
俺たちも情報収集を続けているんだが、清涼の狙いが一向に見えん。だが必ず救い出す。海があいつと俺たちの生きる場所だからな。
生きてると確信してるみたいね。
海賊が邪魔なら殺せば済む。
清涼には生け捕りにして聞き出したい大事な用事があるんだろうな。
だが生き方を他人に曲げられ
That
て
is not gonna be a human anymore when once we find him.
あの男。
自分の舵は自分の意志で取る。
そういうことだ。
I was visiting my mother, got jumped by an enemy. I wonder if there's a button to like recenter the camera on the back of her character. That would be very helpful. Oh, there is one.
やれやれね。
But if there was a boss, it's not in this map.
お前なんでまた戻ってきたんだ？
主らが寂しがるかと思っての。
全然寂しくないけど。
裏切り者を探すとか言ってた
Squirrel have a tie with Mr.
取り逃がした。手がかりもない。
魔女なん
You
だ
think
から
he's speaking on everybody's
魔法
behalf?
で探せばいいでしょ。
あいにくとわしの魔法は二人三脚方式での。裏切り者のあやつがおらねば発動せぬのじゃ。
共犯者ありきのペテン魔法というわけだな。
違うわい。
その裏切り者とやらを探す手伝いはしないわよ。
バナナで釘が打てるほどの冷たさじゃの。
そいつの他に仲間はいないのか？
はっておらぬの。
帰りたい故郷はないのか？
ないの。
魔法の他にやりたいことはないのか？
ないの。
どうしたライフセット。
うん。マギルーの話聞いてたら、なんか胸がもぞもぞして鼻がツンとした。
友も居場所も目的もない空っぽの人生を送る魔女をお前は哀れだと感じたんだ。
哀れ？
相手をかわいそうに思う気持ちのことだ。
マギルーは哀れ。
そういう目でわしを見るでない。
Anyway, that was actually a mistake because I was trying to open the full map. So I could like try and figure out where it's supposed to go. So you can see like the objective marker, you just have to open the map every time you want to look for it. And you like have to scroll to manually find it yourself. But I'll head to the right first just in case there's something optional there. For nice sticking to this combo, which is more grounded, like that way jumps less doing it, so she's less likely to miss. So I guess a large enemy shouldn't worry about that.
なんだなんかの冗談か。
I think Kurokuro got a water spell. I won't have enough slots for all of them. Oh, there's a chest. And that cost me 95 space to open. I didn't even get 19 from it. I thought that like a lot of souls would like to spare. You know the cost of opening each box would rise this quickly. Games on his face for some reason. The game does a weird thing about like it like remembers your left or cursor in every menu, which leads to some weird stuff. I think it also remembers like the zoom level. Also, Angelica, thanks a lot for the follow. Welcome. That's why, like, when I go to this menu, on Velvet, you can see that the menus focus on the part where you set your attacks. But if I switch to any of the other characters, they're on the artist list, which is another sub-menu. I have to, like, switch it back manually. Don't know why it does that. And I thought the boss might have been in that room, but no. Maybe it only has a chance to spawn. And in case you're new here, yes, this is as fast as you can move.
あの壁すごく大きい。
この国の王都ローグレスだ。巨大な城壁で町を囲み ゴーマの侵入を防いでいる。
精霊をこき使うことによって人は身の丈以上の文明を手に入れたのじゃよ。
初めてじゃないだろライフセット。
前にも来たことあるけど、その時は僕は今みたいじゃなかったから。
そうか。大麻市に刺激されてる精霊は景色を見ることもままならないんだな。
次にままならなくなるのはわしらじゃがのう。王家も清涼の本部もある国の中枢じゃ。王国兵も大麻市もあちこちで見張っておる。わしら悪党にとっては居場所のない町じゃ。
居場所なんていらない。アルトリウスの居所さえ分かればそれでいい。
So what happens if we try to walk in? Oh, is that the...
とっとと済ますぞ。
I think it had that back Aura, because the game was gonna count it as like engaging two enemies at once, but then they got separated and the other went away.
勝負ありだな。
全員を調べるものじゃない。自然にかわすぞ。
I think we stand out a little, like a little bit.
分かってるわよ。
Their faces always that stiff.
そこの黒コートの女、手形を見せてもらおう。どうした？清涼が旅人に発行する通行手形だ。
この未熟者、記述師見習いの基本はにっこり笑顔と教えたじゃろうが。
記述師？
いかにもご覧の通りくせ者揃いの我が一座、その名も紛る記述団と称しまする。
It's strange that they let you walk in before they ask for
過去にはその通り。
documentation.
いやはや、我がバカ弟子が失礼いたしました。おれ、兵士様のご不審を解くのじゃ。お前の得意芸、鳩を出して。
Yeah, by the way, Velvet said that nobody would miss Michael if she didn't come along.
すみません師匠、仕込みを忘れました。
なんと情けないやつじゃ。芸の道をいかに心得おるか。
待て、こんなところで鳩を出されても困る。
いいや勘弁できませぬ。お詫びに鳩のモノマネをせい。はとまね。ぽぽ。
Was that like the NPCs laughing in the background? I think I heard some laughter.
かように泣く子も笑う紛る記述団、ローグレスの皆様にご挨拶の一席でございました。
ほら、こんなところで宣伝をするな。さっさと散れ。
かしこまり。
Yeah, it worked. He forgot about the fact that we're all undocumented. And I'm sure nobody else will ask us about it. If they do, you just repeat a bit.
今回限りポッパー。怖い怖いポッポー。
あとすごかった。
その子供騙しで入れた。王都も大したことないわね。
それだけ守りに自信があるんじゃろうって。ライフセット、王都の戦力を知っておるか？
王都に配備された大麻師さ。
You say 1,000, that's a lot of experience.
守備兵士は2個師だ。
さすがは
Gonna get us to end the game level if we
油
kill them
断
all.
ではなく余裕と見るべきだろう。
通行手形がないと厳しいか。
民衆がニコニコなのも納得じゃな。ゴーマに怯えまくっとった数年前とは大違いじゃわ。
でかい式典があると言っていたしな。そんな余裕があるほどここは平和なんだろう。
その平和はルフィ。
ベルベット。
Find out what's happening in the capital. Oh, time is flying by because I didn't realize it has already been half an hour.
成果を確認してくれ。
Art flag nameless. Oh, those are things you can just sell for money. A plate carving the size of raw fish made to look like waves on the stormy sea.
探索船
I haven't been looking at this menu a lot, but I only had one recipe. Feels so much completely. So like it happens, I think, during battle. So like you eat this thing once in like one battle. You after hit enemies 30 times, you get all your soul gauge back. Should be decent against the boss.
清涼の役割はますます重くなってきた。わしらも心して支援せねばならんぞ。
そもそもの話だが、清涼ってのはどういう組織なんだ？
嘆かわしい。そんなことも知らんのか。
清涼とは聖書を祀るミッドガンド教会の大麻部門。本来は僧兵と祈祷師の集団だった。
うん。正式名称はミッドガンド国教会大麻清涼。現在は大麻市の組織になってる。
その通り。そっちの坊主たちはよく勉強しておるな。
要するに教会の一部だろ。その割には随分偉そうだが。
当然じゃ。教会を束ねる司教様は全権を清涼長アルトリウス様に委任して実質的に引退しておる。
Oh no, he's gonna be retired after we are done with him. If you catch my drift.
国王陛下は軍事と政治を掌握する非常時独裁権をアルトリウス様に与えられた。
今王国はアルトリウスの指揮のもと再生一致でゴーマ病に立ち向かう体制をとっている。
そう。それがミッドガンド聖堂王国。清涼はその要であり希望の光なのじゃ。
いやー、よくわかった。清涼がいかに巨大な組織かってことがな。
今ミッドガンド王国の国政は第一王子パーシバル様が取っておられるのよ。
王子が国王はどうしたの？
王は健在だが一線を退いてパーシバル王子の後見に回っている。この世界の危機を乗り越えるためには新しい力こそ必要だと宣言してな。
なかなかできた王様だな。
立派なのはパーシバル様もよ。王様の意を受け継いでアルトリウス様と清涼を全面的に支援されているのよ。パーシバル様とアルトリウス様がいればきっと王国は大丈夫。みんなそう信じているわ。
なるほど。つまり国中がアルトリウスの味方。
Velvet must get so mad seeing like literally everyone praise the Abby and her brother. Wanna go see my girl's menagerie for sure. Oh, I knew there was gonna be something here. Oh, these people are like very enthusiastic. I think that it's like that it's a good government if you're on the few people it favors. But life must be awful for anybody living outside the city. Can't trust the pending regiment to talk about regiment. Yeah, the Steam sale is over now, the summer sale, and I almost forgot to check out and buy this stuff out on my cart before it ended. I did like one day before. And I got a handful of RPGs I'm gonna want to swing in the future. I'm gonna spoil one of the games I bought. It was Front Mission 2. So I already have that once I get like the craving for to play that series again.
きっとね清涼のことで大事な発表があるって噂だから私タイマシ様にお礼を言うんだゴーマをやっつけてくれてありがとうって
I almost bought even more stuff, but then I remember that there's gonna be the autumn sale in like 3 months, so I don't have to
わがままは言わないよ
get that many games at once.
真実を知らないから
そうかいむしろみんな
Speaking of, there's no page for Dragon Quest Monsters 4 on Steam. It's like you can pre-order it. I saw its price and I decided I'm not gonna buy it on release. Because I was like hit with the reminder that games are stupidly expensive now when they're not on sale. Especially the deluxe edition, because yeah, that game has one. It's gonna come with it's gonna have like on release on disc DLC, which is awful that you have to pay extra for. The game also almost doubles the price if you get the deluxe edition. I guess we can walk to the castle, nobody's gonna stop us.
しつけが行き届いておるわ
王国民よミッドガンド聖堂王国第一王子パーシバル・アスガードであるこの良き日を皆と祝えることを父王と共に嬉しく思う式典が始まったこりゃ割って入るのは無理だぞ
Man, could make it easier since there's gonna be a crowd, we can try to blend in.
我が王国は存亡の危機を迎えていただが命が朽ち心が突き当ててゆかんとする地に
Like if we're gonna try to assassinate the prince, because that's what I think we're doing, we're just like vaguely talking about meeting him. The commotion make it easier to get away with it. Damn it, I should go to run this faster in 9 controlling my wrong.
ご聖主の一中たる頼主を降臨させ精霊の力を我らにもたらしたでも殺したベルベット混沌の世に断りという希望を与え今その希望が絆となって我々を結んでいるでもお前は私の大事なものを全部アルトリウスの偉大なる功績と献身をたたえ今ここに最悪を払い民を導く救世主の名
Right, second part should like foul and fall on top of your runner. What are we gonna do up here? Here to signs a villain donors. Yeah, I had the thought that
世界は最悪の痛みに満ちています。
I've realized that Artorias is basically just Sazantos again, Rock 5-0. I'll never be able to escape that game. Like, complete with him being the brother of the protagonist.
という枷で自らを戒めてくれと。なぜなら、揺るがぬ断りとそれを貫き通す意志。これが最悪を切り払う唯一の
And this guy kinda looks like Rondo.
今ここにその剣がある。私は誓おう。我が体と命を善なる民のために捧げることを。すべての人々に生主可の主の加護をもたらし、最悪なき世に導くことを。世界の痛みは私が必ず止めてみせる。
でもお前は
バカ、見つかるぞ。
How did you get up here?
殺した。
同志アルトリウス、あれがお前の標的か。
You didn't know yet?
いきなり飛びかかるかとヒヤヒヤワクワクしたわい。
それじゃ無駄死にでしょ。断りと意志の剣がいるのよ。あいつを殺すために。
アルトリウス様
手堅くてつまらんの。そろそろわしはおいとまするかな。名残惜しいじゃろうが。
No, no, don't go.
お好きに
It's
ど
so
うぞ。
boring if you're not around.
さよなら。
じゃあな、皆の対岸成就、七点抜刀を祈ってあるぞ。
No.
敵は同志様とやらだ。姿を隠すような相手じゃない。じっくり行こうぜ。
奴の後ろにいたジジイがメルキオルだな。
そう。
奴らの情報を集めよう。何をしてるか分かれば隙をつける。
と言っても王国の最重要人物だ。探るにも手がかりがないとな。
アイゼン、王都に裏の知り合いはいないの？船着き場の時みたいに。
内陸には疎いが、アイフリードが懇意にしていた闇ギルドがあったはずだ。バスカビルというジジイが仕切っていて、確か王都の酒場が窓口だと。
闇ギル
I think he's like just straight up evil from what is on in the beginning of the game. Like if someone thinks he's a hero, they're just being fooled.
そうね。
And it's not like a very morality thing.
お腹からすごい音がした。
生きてる証拠よ。それも。
あの式典、同志のお披露目の場だけあって、タイマシ軍団勢揃いだったな。
お前が追ってる奴はいたのか？
いや、ああいう場にすまし顔で並ぶやつじゃない。
清涼の上位大魔師なんだろ？
あいつには関係ない。
そうか。
Also, all this stuff with the Malakin that they do in this kingdom is just slavery. They even called it that
大怪我を負って。
earlier this stream.
やっぱりな。
でも、
Don't know, like they're not good no matter which way you slice it.
動きを見ればわかる。体に無駄な力みがなく、ブレもないし、意識も丹田に置かれていた。
An anti-villain would be like a villain who doesn't have any typical traits you'd associate with a villain. Considering he's murdered two of his own family members, I won't call him that.
何より、殺気をみじんも感じさせないくせに、どこに
And I try to think of an example of an actual anti-villain I could compare him to.
強い。あいつがアルトリウスのそばにいる理由は、おそらく俺もあいつを切りたくなってきたぜ。
どうし、民を救い導く救世主。 まさにアルトリウス様にふさわしい称号よね。私は信じるわ。同志アルトリウス様がいればきっとこの大災悪の時代を乗り越えられるって。
同志アルトリウス。
ずいぶんご大層な称号だな。
アルトリウスはすでにミッドガンドにおける生族の実権を掌握していたが、この名を得たことで既存の権力構造を超えた民衆の希望そのものになったと言っていい。
手強いどころじゃないな。
それでも戦うの？
当然よ。同志だろうが神様だろうが野良犬だろうが、あいつが敵なのは変わらないわ。
Yeah, there's no star on the map, so is there no tavern? Oh, he found it.
いらっしゃい。
この子に何か食べ物を。
この店の名物は麻婆カレーよ。1週間も煮込んで作るの。
麻婆カレ
じゃあそれを。ところでバスカビルって人を知らない？ここで会えるって聞いたんだけど。
そのじいさんは清涼の規律に逆らった悪人だ。とっくに処刑されたよ。
そう。
ー。ベルベット、麻婆カレー美味しいよ。
I think that Tosca from Octopath Zero would fit the anti-villain build better, at least for like the first half of his story.
ご兄弟。
Where he's really only going after people who really
いえ。
were even that could argue like deserved it.
あなたの弟さんは
Until he decides to do that thing where he like buys out a whole city to make everybody
なぜそ
kill
れ？
each other because they have no food
闇は
left in the all
光を
that.
睨むものを見ているものよ。
バスカビルが使
Then he's just being evil.
闇ギルドは動いているのか。
ええ。船長が消えてもアイフリード海賊団が止まらないように。
あなたが窓口なの？
ご用は何かしら。
アルトリウスの行動予定を知りたい。
それはちょっと根が張るわね。非合法の仕事よ。これを全部こなしてくれたらこちら
Not
情報を
one
提供
remotely
する
legal.
わ。
Let's try. Let's search for missing info on ambush. But I think I'll have to do all 3 of them anyway. So my task, I'll start with the one that's probably not gonna involve combat. Warehousing 46.
これを持って行って偽造だけどまず見抜ける者はいないはず。
紛る記述団って書いてあるんだけど。
あら、門前でそう名乗っていたでしょ。
そっち
Oh,
の
we
力
don't
は
have
よ
Michael
くわ
with
かる。
us. What we do now?
達成したらここに報告に来てね。でも失敗した時は
私が勝手にやったことでしょ。迷惑はかけないわ。
その心がけに応じて今晩は宿をサービスするわ。依頼は明日からになさいな。わかったわ。アイフリード船長の行方ね。船長には借りがあるの。この件に関しては情報が入ったら無条件で教えるわ。
頼む。あいつが失踪した現場にはペンデュラムが落ちていた。それにどうやら特等大魔師メルキオールも絡んでいるようだ。
大変そうだな。俺たちに付き合ってる場合じゃないんじゃないか。
お前こそなぜベルベットに付き合っているんだ。
だから恩返しだよ。刀のありかを教えてもらった恩があってだな。
ゴーマが恩だと笑わせるな。
海賊をや
Oh,
ってる
I'd
精
say
霊の方が
Glacier
冗談だ
Ice.
ろ。何にせよ、俺たちは断りからはみ出したはぐれ者だ。こんな断りが仕切る世の中じゃ、はぐれ者は俺みたいに開き直って化け物になるか、さもなきゃ
俺たちのようにはぐれ者同士でつるむしかないだろうな。
だろう。なのにベルベットは一人で世界に牙を向いた。なかなかできることじゃない。あいつの強さの正体が何なのか、俺はそれに興味があるんだ。
つまるところ自分のためか。
いいか
That's cool. What's Glacier Ice mean? Ice from like the North Pole? Like important?
清涼の断りによる支配に
Why would you want that?
意志と力を持った仲間が欲しい。だが
So I was just like looking at a video about how you can actually make quite a profit from selling rocks from the top of Mount Everest if you take things legally. Because apparently you can take things illegally.
あいつがどこまでのバカか興味がある。
ベルベットが聞いたら怒るぞ。
褒めてるんだ。そんなバカはめったにいない。
そうか。お前たちの船長もそういう人間なんだな。
ああ、アイフリードこそ立派なバカ野郎さ。
同志アルトリウス、なかなか見事に民衆をまとめ上げおったな。さてさて、
Yeah, you could say there are a bunch of sheep.
この世界にいかほどの傷をつけうるか。裏切り者探しでもしながら見物させてもらおうか。
No thanks, I'm allergic to card games. To show off like getting a fancy card. Yeah, at least there is a use for a card. So my one lasts like minutes.
倉庫の赤箱を破壊せよか。穏やかじゃないな。
いつもが穏やかだとでも？
うん、それもそうだ。
これは請負仕事だ。無駄に消耗することはない。バンエルティアにつなぎをつけて警備を引きつけさせておこ
お願い。
何を壊すのかな。
さてね、何でも同じことよ。
I bet we'll find out after we destroy the stuff, and it's gonna make us feel really bad.
優しそうな顔してしたたかなばあさんだね。
奇術団のことも私のことも知ってた。情報網は本物のようね。
情報だけじゃない。偽造と言っていたが通行手形も本物だ。
王国内にも仲間を潜り込ませてるってわけか。
先代のバスカビルは反権力の塊のような男だと噂に聞いたことはあるが、処刑されていたとはな。
カリスマを失っても組織は揺らいでない。そこが知れない連中だな。
それくらいの連中でなきゃ清涼とは渡り合えない。情報を手に入れるためにも依頼を成功させないと。
うまい浸水をもう一杯飲むためにもな。
気が合うな。あの店はいい浸水を出す。
あんたも頑張りなさい。また麻婆カレーを食べるために。
Speaking of, I got that as a recipe as well. It prevents debuff, so it looks pretty good, but don't do a video of the ingredients you need for it.
いやー、同志の式典は良かったな。アルトリウス様の演説はもちろん素晴らしかったが、パーシバル殿下もご立派だった。民と国のためにアルトリウス様を立て、ご自分は一歩引かれる。その度量こそ王の器だ。
そうか、なんだかひ弱そうなやつだったが。
一見そう見えるが、真の強いお方だよ。幼い頃から黙々と学問と公務をこなされてきたんだ。唯一の趣味といえば鷹狩りくらいのものだが、おかわいそうにそれも随分ご無沙汰だな。
随分肩入れするのね。
そりゃあな、ここだけの話、弟が2人おられるんだ。どちらも出来が良くない上に悪い取り巻きがついてる。パーシバル殿下に万一のことがあったら王国の未来は真っ暗なんだ。
なるほど。期待は兄貴
Oh,
に
imagine if something happened to him.
期待の王子様。
That would be awful.
王国の弱点でもあるわけね。
Don't say that in front of you guys. Time to the port, which I think I have to head back up there.
「どうし」って言うけどさ、アルトリウスが降臨。
そう。
それが突然精霊を連れて現れて。
怪しいわね。
Yeah, we kinda know that already.
として
あ、それはない。逆。
裏で私服を肥やしてる。
そういう噂すらないん
じゃ
とにかく3年前あの人が来てくれなかったら。
I feel like I don't know how to really articulate how I haven't been liking like talking to NPCs in this game.
うちの依頼を受けるなんて。
I feel like they feel more like they're informants rather than like people going about their own
攻
lives.
守警戒号を待って。
It feels like almost all their dialogue is in service of telling you more about to learn, rather than to like make the town feel more lived in.
倒してくれれば。
Like what I think the NPCs in something like Outpost Zero managed to accomplish.
ただで倒してくれるの？ところがそうでもないのよ。公主くらい強力なゴーマになると、清涼は迂闊には手を出さないの。
手を出すのは討伐に要する犠牲より公主が起こす被害が多い場合のみか。断りに従えばそうなるだろうな。
ええ。けど身内を殺された者、公主になった人間と因縁を持っている者、お金を払ってでもそいつを殺して。
なるほど。
そういうこと。各地公主を倒してあんたの依頼はそれでいいわ。結婚しました
We've been told about Code Red Demons already while you're explaining it again.
さすがにしたたかね。
ゴーマを巡る思惑は一筋縄。
Like that's another issue I've been having. This game sure likes to
これで
repeat
公主を
itself.
買ってもただ働きにならないで済むぞ。強い敵を切って金までもらえるなんて最高だな。
公主警戒ゴーマは清涼が戦いを避けるほどの相手。舐めてかかると殺されるのはこっちよ。
本気で奴らを狩るなら各地の警視庁から情報を得て準備を整えてかかるべきだ。
おう、装備の強化も忘れずにだな。
そういうことね。
And if I use this bottle, I can get to the port
何
faster.
六郎。
麻婆カレー。
あ、
お前面白いな。そんなに麻婆カレーが気に入ったのか。
香ばしくて、時々ピリッとして、ふわっとして、食べたら嬉しい気持ちになった。
大好きってことだな。精霊ってそんなに食いしん坊なのか。
人間やゴーマと同じように大食いも小食もいる。味覚も好みもそれぞれ違う。
I thought you were gonna say like we are not allowed to eat anything when
俺
we're
は浸
together.
水と、
浸水と何？
いや主に浸水だ。
主じゃなく好きなのは？
浸水だけじゃダメか。
ちょっと気になっただけ。
俺は浸水と芋けんぴが好きだぜ。
I think it's called mapo curry because it does have a
さつ
tofu
ま
in
いも
it.
短冊
That
切り
was
に
an
して
ingredient.
油で揚げて砂糖を表面に絡めたお菓子だよね。
ああ、これがな、いくら食っても飽きないんだ。
お前は浸水のみなのに甘いものも好きなのか。
おう、どっちも好きだがダメか。
いや
芋けんぴ食べてみたいな。
恥ずかしがらないでいいわ。言ったでしょ、お腹が空くのは生きてる証拠よ。
うん。
成果を確認し
They
て
did not show expeditions while being stuck in that town. Because there was so much just talking.
探索船
Hey, how do I use it? So I have the enough bottle with me, but I can't use it. Or is it in another menu? Is it from the world map? Doesn't seem like it. I have to be inside the town to be able to warp to another. Oh. Yeah, I just can't use it. Did I miss something in the tutorial? Because admittedly I was just like skimming through it. And now I'm gonna have to find it too. I have to press LT. Why not just let me use it from the menu? I've heard of the Chinese work academy, but I haven't watched it. Not exactly the kind of thing that would interest me. And I'm gonna have to stock more of those bottles and he's not selling any. And the warehouse should be that low, that house on the top with the question marks.
「知ってるか？清涼は新しい拠点なんでも古い遺跡があった山の中にそんな暇があるなら
いいの？そんなこと言って。
俺は同志を崇めて現実を見ないバカどもとは違うんだ。相変わらずゴーマ病の治療法は見つからねえし、ゴーマはうじゃうじゃいる。最低最悪が最低じゃなくなった程度で この先どうなるかなんて分かったもんじゃねえ。ひょっとしたら今ゴーマが街中に入り込んでることだってあり得るんだぜ。
ええ、あんたの言う通りよね。
Oh, now it's found the first person like ever that she actually agrees with.
よし、警備がいない。今のうちに倉庫の中へ。
ベンウィックたち、うまくやったようだな。
赤い箱。これを壊せばいいのね。ミッドガント協会の風刺。
中身を確かめるか？
必要ないわ。燃やして、ライフセット。うん。依頼達成。撤収よ。
Oh, the whole warehouse doesn't burn down.
嵐のせいで手間取った。一刻も早くアルトリウス様に報告しなくては。あなたは
と、涙目の
一等大魔師エレノア・ヒュームです。
I chose this task first because I thought it was not gonna involve combat. Yeah, should have gone for the minions first. I forgot to do that. That's the bottom that's we just targeting.
精霊なしでまだやる気？
まさか倉庫に火を。
Glad you
最
noticed.
悪の中で人々が築き上げたものをどうして壊せるのですか？
人間じゃないからよ。
許しません、ゴーマン。
こいつまだ精霊を。
エレノア様は僕が守るでふよ。かかってこいでふ。
Oh no, is this game gonna have a little talkie mascot? Because I know this character is gonna become a party member later because she's in the opening. Which means this thing is gonna join the party as well.
裏切り者ビエンフ、珍妙にお縄に使え。出た。
Yeah, never come back, please.
戦いなさい。
おい、煙が上がってないか？
本当だ、勝ちだぞ。
火が回る時間は稼いだ。逃げるわよ。
お前も来い。
花ぜ魔女
大魔様、これは一体。ああ、ひどいお怪我を。
私よりも人を集めて倉庫の召喚をお願いします。
はい。
この倉庫には何があったかわかりますか？
確か治療薬
Orphans, the boxes had orphans in them.
ギデオン大司祭が
And we didn't bother to check the
各
contents.
地の医療機関に送るために大量に。
教会の薬をなぜそんなものを。
Voices are like orphaned puppies.
なんとか逃げ切れたな。
よよよよ、無念じゃよ。せっかくあいつを追い詰めたのに。
So Michael looks like she wants to kill it, so maybe we won't have to deal with the mascot.
あんた、あの変な
Once
精
we
霊
get
を
one again.
探してたわけ？
そうじゃ、奴の名は精霊ビエンフ。わしの可憐な乙女心を傷つけおった憎さ余って可愛さ全開なのるじゃよ。へっへっへ、捕まえたらどうしてくれようか。
意味がわからん。
I mean, it took me long enough to get to an RPG that had a little mascot character on it, because they are fairly common.
さてとローグレスに
So I guess this is the stream where the playthrough it's gonna come across just how much I hate this kind of character. I guess Dragon Quest Monsters 3 kinda had one, but she's mostly just there for the tutorial. I talk about Fluffy. And you get her as a actual usable monster on the end of the game, so she's actually useful. Oh yeah, I don't have to walk all the way back after past travel. I mean, I had because this is my last bottle. I don't know where I can get tomorrow now.
エレノアというタイマシと何か因縁があるのか？
ノースガンドで初めて会った時にあいつが泣いてたのをベルベットが茶化したんだ。涙目タイマシってな。
タイマシがなぜ泣く？
善を守るためには個の犠牲も良しとするアルトリウスの断りに後ろめたさを感じたんでしょ。アマちゃんなのよ。
それであれだけやれるのか？一等タイマシの肩書きは伊達じゃないようだな。油断はするなという話だ。
ところでマギルーが追っかけてたビエンフーとかいうのは本当に精霊なのか？
俺たちとは異なる種族だが精霊だ。
ならマギルーはタイマシってことか。魔女とか魔法使いって言ってたのは何だったんだ？
Oh, the buff pickens.
監獄島に捕まってたことを考えれば清涼から弾き出されたやつなのかもね。
あるいはただの
For
ペテン
for
師。
dressing too eccentric, I bet.
そうね。タイマシじゃなくてもあの妙な精霊がいれば記述ごっこくらいはできる。
エレノア様はビエンフーが守るでふよ。かかってこいでふ。
だもんな。お、笑った。
ごめんなさい。
なんで謝るんだよ。ビエンフーが面白かったんだろ。
うん。
笑いたいときは笑えばいいんでふ。
そんなにおかしいならお前もやってみろ。ほら、
僕はライフィセットでふ。
あ、うん。僕はライフィセットで。
やめなさい。
なんでだよ。
ほら、人が見てる。目立つのは困る。
I like that like everybody's mocking or making fun of the mascot, and I bet the game's gonna be shoving it on your face after he joins your party. Like you're expected to like him. Oh, there was a party chat on the previous area. I didn't realize that moving past it would disable it. Oh well.
オートに来てよくわかった。清涼。そして同志アルトリウスは思っていた以上に支配力を増しているな。
王国そのものって
Never mind, it's back.
何より民衆の支持が圧倒的だ。
I mean, they're called the Empyreans.
同志様か。
さらに気になるのはアルトリウスが聖主カノ主の加護をもたらすと言っていたことだ。
聖主。教会が祀ってる神様よね。演説でも言ってたけど、本当にそんなものの力をどうにかできるの？
わからん。俺たち精霊にとっても聖主は話でしか聞いたことのない伝説上の存在だ。しかも演説では5番目の聖主カノ主と言っていた。聖主は治水家風を司る市中のはずだが。
新しい聖主ってこと？
ライフセットは何か聞いてないのか？
ごめん。僕もわかんない。
いいわ。アルトリウスの言葉にとらわれすぎると奴の術中にはまる危険がある。あいつは聖人なんかじゃない。目的のためには何だってする男よ。神様をどうこうできるはずがないわ。
奴らを甘く見るなよ。
甘くなんて見てない。だから闇ギルドの力
Probably gonna become the god of, by the end of the game. This is a JRPG. Like the game creators really liked of the characters discuss stuff that we're only gonna like be interacting with many hours later, if at all. which I gonna say I don't really like. I'll bring like picture just of see this guy likeness of your card. Oh, I locked past the tavern. Oh, was that bat I killed one of those red demons and I didn't even realize? The next gonna be a place called the Gale's Lake Road. There's the Bloodwing Butterfly's Bar. He said that's a lot of bees. I read that that's a lot of BS.
港では一騒動あったよね。けど目的を果たせたなら問題ないわ。
Next is search for me. Oh, it's gonna be in the very dungeon where that no other elite enemy is gonna be at.
いってらっしゃい。成功の報告が聞けることを
I
願
should
ってい
stock
る
up on
わ。
items before heading there. I keep forgetting to do that.
ガリス古道で学者が行方不明か。
おかしな話だな。
消えた場所がわかるなら探しに行けばいいのに。
だよな。しかも人探しがなんで非合法なんだ？
可能性はいくつか考えられる。けど、こっちは依頼を果たすだけよ。
So I don't feel like actually buy anything at the tavern, but it doesn't seem like it. Because gonna need healing items, there are more fast travel bottles. Oh, he's not selling anything either, so where do I get tomorrow though? The Norbot is the one that takes you out to the dungeon, but not the one that lets you fast travel. Don't really need many items your life can heal you, so it's good when he runs out of MP. I was about to ask, then where do I get any MP purchase, but I think you mean the Soul Gouge, because he doesn't have MP. Also, what's the matter with there being a flower shop? But yeah, the other time I beat Elite Enemy, I didn't have him yet, so I had no healer. So there is a cat box there. We all remember to come back to it once I have enough souls. That's another question. So I get this back to the highway. I did say that like I don't care about collecting all those trinkets, we'll need so many of them, but I don't know, there's a human instinct to go after the shiny thing on the background when you see it. That is are splitting pretty well. That the cave on the upper right there should be the dungeon. I didn't realize I'm halfway through today's stream already, because we were stuck in there for so long. I feel like this story has barely progressed.
なんかウホウホ言ってる強そうなのがいるぞ。ひょっとしてあれが攻守警戒ゴーマか？
だとしても私は関わらないわよ。力を無駄
I'll
に
not
使う
waste my
気はない
time fighting it if I don't
無
need
駄
it.
というのはどうかな。清涼にはそういう手強いゴーマを倒せるタイマシが揃ってる。だろう、ライフセット。
テレサ様たち一等大魔師の上位とその上の特等大魔師なら
お前の敵だろう。
一理ある。大魔師個人もだが、組織としての清涼の力は巨大だ。
こっちも強いゴーマと戦って
And I feel like it's because the developers must have realized how huge the maps are compared to how slow you move.
お前がどうす
So
るかは
they
自由
feel there must be shiny stuff for you to keep you
一理あるのは認め
interested.
るわ。
ただし、敵の力量はしっかり見極めろ。暴飲暴食は身を滅ぼす。
言われるまでもないわ。無駄死になんて死んでもしない。
そう気を張るな。戦うならお前は俺が守るから安心しろ。
そんなこと頼んでない。
ああ、俺が勝手にやるだけだ。
I was gonna check if there was a way to like quick save before I try fighting that one.
油断は禁物だぞ。
It's a risky encounter. I mean, that was pretty easy, so I think I can take on that enemy.
人に進める気はないわ。
Invite the giant Snorlax from Legend Circus. Oh, but it's not even in like this side of the map. I have to leave and go the other way. I can't even like drop down from here to get to the other side. So I might as well just do the dungeon first and then go tackle this enemy. I can drop down from here either. I think this is technically a dungeon that I just got into. I was rather here to look for a missing scholar. I was just gonna like look for the elite enemy. I read Yawn and proceed to Yawn. I mean, Yawn is strangely contagious. If you see someone doing it, you're compelled to do it yourself. No, one thing that the guy that read told me to do is if you ever find yourself with max souls, like all 5 of them, you should get rid of one.
やれやれ。
Which if you're Velvet is pretty easy, you just use Ethereum farm. It's... There's a fairy monster.
度で呪いそこだ食らい尽くす逃しはしない
I was right that the strategy with playing a Soviet is really is to just like use Ethereal Knights as often as you possibly can.
逃しはしないデッドブリザード呪い次そこだ食らい尽くせそうやれやれね
No, it's that big X cycle.
とどめスカーレットエッジ草原脚呪い草原脚そこだ食らい尽くせ見切れるか呪い草原脚効果とどめスカーレットエッジ呪い草原脚そこだ食らい尽くせ飛燕連脚とどめスカーレットエッジ 呪いそこだ食らい尽くす次
覚悟もなしに立ちふさがる
そこだ食らい尽くせ呪いとどめブレイ
Maybe I should be switching up my cards a bit for the sake of variety. Also, when Aizen uses his break art or whatever it is called, he does grow wings on his back. So that's why he has the 2 openings on the back of his skull. I think we were talking about this before.
無手かと思いきやすでに狂気だな。
お前の切り札はいつ見せてくれるんだ。
Is that Tycoon gonna be like the elite enemy? Yeah, I can't think that because that's what you called in your PS0 and I'm really used to that game. Like I played it for so long. That it's gonna hard to shake off. There she is, and it's good being a single time to use a food item. So I don't have any that are particularly good. I think the best one would be the curry, but I don't think I can make it. This one's on like an emergency HP recovery. This one feels are so good. Can I get her from behind? I can, but I don't get the benefit from it. Weak to air attacks? Oh, I mean ice. Okay, so this is called a Mystic Arte, the other is called a Break Arte. Even there, he doesn't really use his sword.
悟はいいか、かわせるもんならかわしてみな。ウェイストレスメイヘン。
Plus her voice doesn't really fit her. It's so like squeaky. And that's no big deal. I think I can beat that demon on the other map with no issue. Mas vai ficar seu pé from Liga. Anyway, what did I actually come here for? Alright, the Miss Scholar. A red shield pendant. Angetsu basic training. It's for the crew, not for your characters. And was that pendant like a cosmetic or something? It doesn't seem like it. Do you really want to fight me? Do you see what I just did to that Polonia? I didn't realize Velvet's HP was this low. I also read something about Velvet's AI being pretty bad if you let the CPU control her, and she tends to kill herself with your own eyes. If you're not the one helping her finish it. I guess they expected you to pass her most of the time. I also read that like she is easily the strongest character in the game. Kinda like almost like an easy mode. Let's get into another dangerous encounter. But again, if you just pile up a bunch of enemies, that's actually better for Velvet because she can. It lets her stun her Tiro Nice more often. She benefits a lot from having a lot of Crash Mouse to essentially feed on, which does fit her character. This turns like that too. I like the main character being a lot better than everybody else. Don't know why this still happens. I still like get surprised by how big dungeons are in this game. It's not like they're really large, it's just that your character is pretty slow. question marks. There's gonna be like a fishing spot later.
Nani
なんでこんな場所に見張りが？
Oh, more lemons.
ただの傭兵じゃねえ。
Fishing with always squad would be funny. Wow, if this game has a fishing minigame, which I could just stand on, I hope they do something like that.
次だ。好きにさせん。好きにさせん。こいつはどうだ。そこをどけ。見ろ当人。見ろだ。暗い。見ろだ。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。こいつはどうだ。気だらけだ。そこだ。暗い。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。そこだ。暗い。こいつら何を見張ってたんだ？
迷子の誰かさんとか。
メンディーは捕まってるってことか。
More movement speed. Hope I get more of those pretty soon. Yes, there's an illegal mining operation.
メンディーって人はいる？迎えに来たわ。
助かった。やっと帰れる。
監禁されてたのね、やっぱり。
石成功を掘らされてたのか。
ああ、これの生成法を発見したせいでひどい目にあった。
石成功？
大地の栄養が結晶した珍しい石。薬になるけど毒があって扱うのが難しい。
正解だ。
つまりあんたは薬を作っていたの？
ああ、ネクターという治療薬を作らされていたんだ。
石成功には強い。
Oh, is that the same medicine we burned down at the warehouse?
私もそう言ったのだが。
Oh, are we basically just shutting down a drug operation then?
どうでもいいわ。
Between this and the
目的は果たした。
thing at the
一
warehouse?
人でローグレスに戻れるわね。
本当にすまない。
私に謝られても困る。
ともあれ依頼は達成だ。酒場のばあさんに報告しようぜ。
Let's make sure there's nothing left to pick up here. No, I feel like maybe I shouldn't have used both of my enough bottles so soon, because I didn't realize I don't be able to buy anymore. At least I can get out of the dungeon faster. Oh yeah, there was that enemy.
Kyomiがあるな。
人に勧める気はないわ。
And I should head across the bridge to find the demo, I think. The last two bosses were a piece of cake, so how hard can that gonna be? Also, did the left set get a mystic card already? Nope. Wait, it's not where the demon was. I have to go to the right. Weak to wind attacks. Defense plus 30%. And has some skills that lower defenses.
食らったらシャレにならないわよ。
そうでなきゃ修行にならん。
草原脚容赦しない。消えない傷を刻んで果てろ。リーサルペイン。
Hey, he scout like the Archon, so he's an Arc and the Gorilla meshed in one. To quote the guide, same guide I was reading, it's called Eyes in the quote-unquote Stone God, so probably. Oh, Velvet's gonna kill herself with Theon Eyes because the AI is controlling her. You have to step in and make your switch out of it. I think that when I play Trials of Mana, if I had picked Charlotte as a character, that's basically what you would be doing. Just running away and spamming a heal. Ow. Never mind. Hey, I was blocking. I forgot that Daisy also kind of has a healing skill. Yeah, but what am I supposed to do when he does that attack? The game lets me choose a knock a dead light to ceiling item zone. Does that revive them? Nope. Or I think only. Yeah, for how much they were hyping this one up, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just got a bit careless. I think I can set the AI to use Mystic Items on it by itself, but I don't tend to like use them in during random battles. Because anything won't have the gouge ready for main sign to fight a boss.
今更だが、なぜ六郎は恩返しをすることになったんだ？ベルベットは俺の命の太刀のありかを教えてくれたんだ。あと、
I think I disabled it because I was basically just copying the AI settings that the guide had. And once I get new party members, I'll have to look at that
心外
again.
だな。蘭月家の男は義理がたいので有名なんだぞ。
それにしても蘭月って変わった名前だよね。
独自の権威と太刀を操る一族と聞いていたが。
うん。なんでもご先祖は遠い異国の剣士でな。大昔にこの大陸に渡ってきたらしい。
異国の剣士。道理で変わった剣と技を使うわけね。
ご先祖は慣れない土地で随分苦労したらしいが、とある貴族に拾われた。以来、蘭月一族はその貴族を主君とし、恩を返すために仕えてきたんだ。
用心棒として？
用心棒兼暗殺者兼隠密兼影武者兼。
命じられれば何でもか。
借りたものは必ず返す。命を使ってでも。ご先祖が残した家訓なんだ。実際5人いた俺の兄貴も4人死んでる。な？義理がたいだろ？
わかったわ。要するに一族揃ってまともじゃないのね。
だな。味方のうちは頼りになるとも言えるがな。
なんでそうなる？
Apparently not having enough water. I really wish I had one. Ask this game how to do that thing where like enemies start running away from you once you're strong enough. I love when games do that. So I didn't realize how long the stream had already been going. I will... Before I take on the last job, I'll take a break. So see you in a moment. Hi there. So I have some news. I have something new on my OBS, which is the program I used to stream. And I was actually looking at it now to make sure it was working. So if you were here last time, you'll note that I think it's not the... Yeah, I have to go to this stuff. I started recording this stream like locally on my PC while I'm at the same time I stream it. And that, among other things, means that when I upload this recording as a VOD to my VOD channel on YouTube, it's gonna have better audio. Like, I think it's even better thing what you're hearing right now on stream. What I also did was I made a script to make it so that whenever I stop to go on a break, the recording pauses and it don't pause by itself when I come back. Because like I didn't trust myself to do that manually and remember to do it every time. And basically what this means that starting with this stream, when you watch this on YouTube on my VOD channel, it's gonna have the break screen and the intro and outro screens totally cut out. So it's only gonna be the part of like the gameplay. Previously you would have to manually like advance past the break screen because I didn't cut them out manually because I couldn't be bothered. Now OBS does that for me. So now when you watch my VODs on YouTube, they're gonna be like totally uninterrupted.
Mandy は無事に戻ったそうよ。この依頼は達成ね。次も頑張って。
ダーナ街道で王国医療団を襲撃しようとしている者たちがいる。
王国医療団はあちこちで診察や治療をする。
And we have seen break screen, I mean the returning soon screen that we were just looking at. That will be skipped when you watch the VOD version of this stream.
狙われる理由がわからん。
いるんでしょう。事前とかが大嫌いなひねくれ者が。
だとして 闇組織が守る理由は？
知らないけど襲撃者の方に原因があるのかもね。
De ambush along the unknown highway. Yeah, I forgot to check with the NPC if there was a new elite enemy to go after. Oh yeah, Kieran had said Shangri-La Frontier. That reminded me of another game. So one other RPG that I bought during this summer sale, and yeah, I'm actually going to spoil the next RPG I'm playing this channel after done with Berseria, because I'm that excited about it. It's gonna be the Saga Frontier Remastered. And you'll probably have no idea what that game is. But it was a game originally for the PlayStation 1 that I really love. And really, I don't know what took me so long to get it. Because I think the remaster came out like a few years ago. It was tense until they just turned into the regular baboons. But we're gonna see a new demo enemy. Basically better Octopath. I mean, the Octopath has some Saga DNA on it, but I think you can't really compare them that way, like saying one is better than the other. Saga Frontier has a thing where it has multiple protagonists you play as, but the structure is very different. Because it's not like you choose one of the main characters and then they all go through the same game, just the leader changes. They all have totally different stories that you end up to play each one of them. But they all share like the same world that you can explore, and that makes it very interesting.
これでばあさんのお使いは全部こなした。ローグレスの酒場へ戻ろうぜ。
Basically, it's like very open-ended RPG. Where although you have a main quest, you can go way out of your way to do other stuff. And there's a bunch of characters to recruit, like it's a number comparable to how many characters you had in Octopath 0. You'll be able to like recruit some of the other protagonists in the quest of one of them, as in a bunch of other characters. It has a very interesting battle system. Also, characters in Saga Frontier are split in 4 different races, and they are completely different in how you race them to make them stronger.
どうした？いつも以上に元気がないな。
僕、役に立ってるのかな。六郎は何でも切れるし、アイゼンは誰でも殴る。ベルベットは強いし、何でも食べる。でも、僕は格闘術は得意じゃないし、いつも元気がないって。
Like when I think of any RPGs where characters are split into multiple races, I think Saga Frontier is one of that. Those one of the better jobs at making them feel distinct from each other. Dead weight like Magio. She says that if she wouldn't have been arrested if it's not for her doing the circus bit.
いかにマギルーが役に立たなかったかを言おうとしただけで。
いきなり一人前になれると思うな。心が解放されて間もないお前がここまで戦い続けられているのは十分にすごい。
They want to beat riders up, not many want to keep those fighters up. Funny enough, Basin also has a healing skill. But healing is healing just as a side effect of his speed buff, I think.
アイゼン
大切なのは強くなりたいという気持ちだ。
I mean, someone else has to have healing spells to account for the chance of you not having lock set with you. Since you're gonna have 6 playable characters with only 4 party slots. So I think once you have more than 4 characters, you can swap them out during battle for the the backup characters. I was about to head the wrong direction again. So to briefly go over the races in Saga Frontier since I got started on that. Even like humans are pretty different from how they work in other RPGs because Saga Frontier doesn't have levels. Instead, you earn human characters who get a stat up after every single battle, depending on what they did. So say if you attack a lot, you get your strength set up. If you get hit a lot, you get your defense or HP up. I think Final Fantasy II had a similar system and the people didn't like that game for that reason, but oh well. Humans have 3 weapons they can use. It's either swords, guns, or their bare fists, in which case you do like a monk class. You get more proficient and unlock more skills depending on which weapon you're using. It's kinda like unlocking the class specific skills in front mission.
指名手配書をあちこちに貼るようになるんだ。その似顔絵が書き手によって全然違ってるんだ。なあ、アイゼン。
The second race are mystics, which look like humans, but they're like, I don't know, they're kind of like elves, or other like humanoid mythical creatures. Mystics have a special equipment where they can absorb enemies into their equipment, and depending on which enemy you absorb, you get different stats, and I think different skills as well. So like basically you can capture enemies to quote-unquote wear them to give you stat upgrades. Third race are mechs, which are robots. Robots get stronger only by outside of equipment, which also works pretty different from them. Robots get stronger by defeating other robots in battle, like as random encounters. And once a mech defeats a robot, they can like download their data, which can give them stat upgrades and unlock new skills. Next elite enemies in the Barona Catacombs.
おかえりなさい。大変だったでしょう。麻婆カレーはいかが？
And the fourth phase are monsters, which are the weirdest on how they work. It's like the monsters are actually the same you can find as random enemies, like they're actually a shapeshifter kind of race where if you have a monster in your party and when you finish a random battle, you can choose one monster that you beat to take a skill from. And depending of which combination of skills you have in your monster, their form changes. So it's like it's kind of like a Tamagotchi, but it's very freeform. And you have to like learn which combinations of skills get you which monster form. And of course, the monster form you have will completely change your stat spread. So it's kind of like something like Digimon, but a lot more chaotic. Because if you like get a bad combination, you can transform into a much weaker form.
なんとか破ってみせる。
無理ね。人はごまかせても、御座の周囲に張り巡らされた結界は欺けない。部外者の侵入を拒む術の壁が作られているのよ。
けど、奴らが通るための。
I think when I actually play that game, it's gonna be easier to show off how that works, but it's really fun.
ただし、それは。
別会計。
そうなるわね。お題はこれ。
これは最高に穏やかじゃないぞ。
分かったわ。
聞かなくていいの？大司祭を殺す理由を。
大方
Honestly, I think she'll do that for free.
元締めなんでしょ。教会のお墨付きで常習性のある薬をばらまいて製造を独占。大儲けの陰で素人どころかあなたたちの仲間にも被害が出てるってとこか。
3つの課題の関連
The church running the drug operation, something I don't think I've seen
そ
before.
れが本当の試験じゃなかった？
合格。いくら凄腕でも剣を振り回すだけの人は信用できないもの。
勘違いしないで。私はアルトリウスにたどり着くためなら何だってする。サヤなんてとっくに捨てたのよ。
そう。あなたは剣そのものなのね。改めて名乗りましょう。私はタバサ・バスカビル、闇ギルド警視庁の長よ。
ベルベットよ。大司祭の情報を教えて。
大司祭は毎晩ローグレス王女の離宮で最悪払いの祈りを捧げているそうよ。しきたり通りなら礼拝は単身で行うはず。狙うならこの時でしょう。
離宮に入る手段は？
この気象を持ってお行きなさい。警視庁の仲間が手を貸してくれるわ。
わかった。鍵の情報は頼んだわよ。
ベルベットどうかした？
なんでもないわ。
でもなんか
なんでもない。
城に忍び込んで襲うなら徹夜仕事になりそうだな。今のうちに準備を整えて酒場で一休みさせてもらおう。
そうね。
Where was next enemy gonna be at again? I mean, elite enemy. Baron, cara, como so think that's gonna be a while. Fine, the Archon was his second enemy that wasn't in this list. I could use some more healing items.
ネクターって体に良くないから禁止されてるのに、どうして作ってたのかな？
禁止されてるからさ。
え？
国や清涼が世のため人のためだと規律を作っても、その全部に納得がいくとは限らないだろ。タバサの麻婆カレーが禁止されたら、
If Mabo curry was
ずっと
outlawed.
我慢できるか？
嫌だけど禁止だし。
What's the strongest roly-poly?
禁止されようとなんだろうと腹は減る。欲しい客はいるってことだ。
だが金製品だけに世に出回る品は限られ、値がつり上がる。
だから作るんだね。
綺麗事だけじゃ済まない。世の中にはそこら中に裏があるのよ。
裏？
金で請け負う殺し屋、密造の武器商人、莫大な利子をつけて金を貸す氷菓子。俺のような海賊も情報の見返りにボラードになるやつも、ヘラビーサの商船組合も同じ裏社会の住人だ。
ひよこを青く塗って高く売りつけてるやつも、路地裏で虫を戦わせて賭け事してる連中もな。笑顔を向けてくるやつにも裏の顔がある。出し抜かれたくなければ気を抜かないことだ。
どんな虫が戦うのかな？
What? There's a bugsemic fight? Another bottle. They still don't have the enough bottle. That's what I wanted to get. And I think my party is still holding up, so I can like save up my the materials to enhance equipment until I get some better ones. Because like I said last time, once you enhance equipment, you can't get the materials you spent back. So once that equipment is outdated, you just have to farm them over again. So like I think it's better to hold out until you really need to change your gear to get a new, like a stronger base equipment and then enhance it as much as you can.
ギデオン大司祭が一人になるのは夜よ。準備が整ったら天守に行って休んでちょうだい。
この店は闇ギルドの
一員だよ。先代からずっと世話になってる。
赤いスカーフが警視庁の印なの？
そうだ。よくわかったな。このスカ
Oh,
ー
I
フを
never
つけた
realized
仲間
all
に
of them have a
気象を
red
示せ
scarf
ば
somewhere
手
in
を
their
貸して
body.
くれるはずだ。
I just get here to use gear to get skills. Speaking of which, I should have mastered most of what I currently have. Well, I hadn't seen this one before. So stat-wise, this will be slightly worse, but then it's because this one has +3 enhancement. Also, very edgy velvet. I'm not surprised that you'd use something like that. This is master and this is significantly worse, but then I could use the learn the new skill. Does not master yet. I think I'll keep their ring for now. Because if I remove it... Oh, this one gives me more defense. I mean, it's the same equipment, just with a defense bonus. And this one is almost weird how much weaker it is than the wristlet. I wonder if I should equip it. And it gives him more wind attack power, which I think is important for his wind spell.
アイフリード船長が一時監獄島に囚われていたのは事実だったわ。特等大魔師メルキオルに連れ出されたことも。でもその後の消息がつかめないの。
いずれにせよ、清涼があいつを捕らえているのは間違いないな。
Feels bad up in the long run. That and I don't think I should procrastinate learning skills from each new equipment I get, because you'll just pile up.
あなたたちを誘い出そうとするはずよね。
今のところどちらの動きもない。
もしかしてアイフリードが異大陸から持ち帰ったという異物が狙いなんじゃないの？
異大陸の異物。あの妙な道具の噂が出回っている。
Oh, they want to get the One Piece from him.
可能性はあるな。あいつはある異物を妙に気に入っ
Speaking of, did you see those news that apparently the One Piece anime is getting a remake? Like it's not even over yet, neither the anime nor the nor the manga. And the anime is getting a remake. That's crazy.
利休に囚われている可能性は少ないだろうな。あそこには拷問の設備がないだろう。
その通りね。一部でも機密を明かしてくれたこと感謝するわ。
その線も含めて引き続き情報収集を頼む。
もっともっともっと
They make to go for this story quicker. You mean they're not gonna have a healer if the original has that?
違うの、そんなつもりじゃなかった。 けどお腹が空いてお腹が空いて。
病で消えゆく弟の命で姉が長らえるなら、その行為には断りがある。我慢しなくていいんだ、ベルベット。ライフィセットを食べなさい。
やだー。聞くもんか。
I hope that wasn't a premonition.
あんたどうしてベルベットがうなされてたから。気安く近寄るな。私がゴーマって分かってるでしょ。ごめんなさい。くそ。
寝ても覚めても悪夢の続き。物は石をぶつけると壊れるが、気持ちをぶつけると生き物。
Alright, I think well, once we get that mascot back, you could eat him. I think even Maggie would approve it.
何が言いたい？
I would.
休憩はおしまいということじゃよ。お出かけの時間じゃ。間に合ってよかったわい。
あんたも来る気？
お主らと一緒におれば鼻炎風を使う女魂が現れるぞよ。と、紛る占いに出たのでな。
当たるのかそれ。
わしは昔王城に入ったことがある。一緒だと便利かもじゃぞ。
邪魔したら捨てていくわよ。
敵の本拠地だ。警備は固い。
Damn, it's so ungrateful.
けど闇はあるはず。赤いスカーフをつけた兵士を探すわよ。
Enough. Maybe also to dismantle. Oh, Ember Pendant, I think this is what I got from the expedition from before. So I'll try to upgrade the item swap to make it a bit less worse than what he had before. But still, it's gonna be like way behind. Find sword of the white scarves, not this one. I mean, all of them have white scarves.
手形を拝見。確かにこの地下道は王城につながっている。離宮の中に出られるはずだ。
Yeah, often having them just shows you how organized they are.
水の中には巨大ワニがおるで。
They say something about like there's 1,000 or something soldiers in the town, but how many of them are white scarves?
さあ行くぞ。紛る以外は足元注意でな。
暗殺に向かう雰囲気じゃないわね。
の道を知ってるなんて。やっぱり警視庁ってすごいんだね。
その情報を生かすための仲間が城の中にまでいるんだから大したもんだ。
王国全土に支部を置き、犬や猫さえも情報集めに使うノウハウを持っているという話だ。
わしも聞いたことがある。連中は仲間の死体すら無駄にはせんと
They
な。
may shrimp their corpses go to good use.
死体。
その昔、城に忍び込んだ警視庁の男が警備兵に追われ、この地下道に逃げ込んだそうじゃ。男は水に潜って追っ手をやり過ごそうとしたが、バクバクバクほどなくしてワニに食われた男の腕だけがお堀に流れ着いた。それを見て警視庁の連中は2つの情報を得たという。
2つ。
一つは人が通れる地下道の存在。もう一
They
つは
could start
ワ
crocodile
ニ
meeting
料理
town.
がこの町でも作れること。ワニの肉は人の血で揉むと柔らかくジューシーになり、麻婆カレーには最高に合うそうじゃって。
あ、僕が食べたのは。
Yeah, just like her sister.
そんなに美味しいなら試してみようかしら。嘘しか言わない魔女の血で。
俺も食ってみたいな。
戦力ダウンにはならん。
棒の緊張を解くための可愛いジョークじゃって。
嘘なんだよね。
ワニというのは真っ赤な嘘じゃがな。棒が食うた麻婆カレーには一食いなまずな。
And she falls in the water and is eaten by a crocodile.
行くわよ。
Seems like we won't ever get there as a party member then.
この魔女殺し。
I need to hydrate, so give me a second. If the game mutes itself, that's normal. That cutscene looked like a YouTube sketch. Actually, Maggie would be an excellent YouTuber. And now it's time for a water level puzzle. Who does love those?
いないよね。
And I think this is where the next elite enemy should be. I mean, would make sense if it's the next dungeon. It's not like you can miss them if they're around. I wish that the party conversations were more of that and less of characters just like discussing the bits of the lore. Because stuff about lore, I really would rather like see it than being told about it. Show don't telling all that. When I think of games with annoying water puzzles, I'm thinking of in recent memory there was that water puzzle in Dragon Quest Monsters 3. I think that like there was one thing that a big chunk of it was just getting through a water dungeon. And part of the reason why was because whenever you press a switch to like redirect the waterfall, you were forced to watch the animation of it happening every single time.
やれやれね。
I'm thinking this will lead me into the main path, meaning the other exit should be like an alternate thing with a knight or something. Maybe delete enemy. But I should go there first. Oh, there. Speaking of. You saw it, right? There. Oh, was that the enemy? I actually not sure. Because he didn't have like the red icon on the map. There's train checks out. Oh, Velvet die on the border, so she's trying to run from the fight. Hey, maybe I should actually do that since I had a pretty bad start. And I don't have ways to revive anybody. Ow. Oh, you have to be running towards the border, you can't just be next to it. So I think I have to go back to town to heal. That doesn't by forward seem more like for treasure chest, and I want to be sure until I look at both of them anyway. How far away from here was the tavern again? I mean, can I even rest up on it right now? Nope, that wasn't even the elite enemy. But that one is indeed in the drainage system. Okay, not rest here. Okay, so my only option for healing will be to use items. Which means I have to buy more of them. You can also see in the skill menu. Can you? How does that work? Because like you'd usually be able to like use your MP to heal from the menu, but this game doesn't have that. If there's an option for using it, I can't find it. One thing I think you could do is get into an easy fight on purpose, just so you can spam the healing skill during that fight. So I don't know if I take on that enemy again, if I ignore it this time. But I think that was just a regular enemy. But he might be being powered up because of that thing of you touching two enemies at once. That makes the battle harder. I think there are like 2 of them overlapping or something. Or maybe it's not the elite enemy, it's just not listed because they're not meant to fight it yet. Oh, there's also like a straight pathway, so... Either this or the other passage have equal chances of being the main path.
王家の足元にゴーマがおるとは清涼な怠慢じゃ。
確かに清涼にしては脇の甘い警備だよな。巨大な防壁で街を囲ってその内
I mean,
側
that
を守
goblin
るっての
thing
が
is pretty good security. It made us have to run away.
壁の内側で発生したゴーマにとって外に逃げるのは容易じゃないとも言える。
王宮は広いし、建物も大きいから隠れる場所もたくさんある。取水口を通り抜けるのは
The other had missing parts, so it didn't seem like we could go further.
そのくらいのことは
I think I'll be back at the start anyway to try and beat that goblin again. So I can check that once that happens.
気づきながら放置してる。でもそんな理由なんて
さっぱらんの。
油断は禁物だぞ。
そこや呪い
逃がすかよ。戦慄しろ。スプレッドステップ。
呪い草原
捉えられまい。こいつはどうだ。蹂躙しろ。
逃げた草原客。
こいつはどうだ。捉えられまい。逃がすかよ。
呪いそこだ。
目の
はい作って草原客とどめ隙だらけよ。ゼロインパクト。
捉えられまい。
呪いぞ草原客。僕混ざれ。
セイドバンウィンドランス。しまいだ。捉えられまい。
こいつ呪い草原客。
成敗好きにさせん。
呪いそこだ。食らい尽くせ。とどめ隙だらけよ。ゼロインパクト。
二の肩。
呪いそこだ。食らい尽くせ。
俺の勝ちだな。
I already got the new bracelet. I guess both of them would lead you to the same room, this one. Oh, so the other one was just gonna be a dead end. And there's the elite enemy, but after that random battle, I'm worried about how strong this one's gonna be.
切りがいがありそうだ。
呪い
スプリットステップ。捉えられまい。
呪い草原客。
ほら。
呪い草原。
捉えられまい。
レコーディン。
I think for this, Silence should have the stronger... I mean, this even stronger bracelet. It's a razor bracelet. Must be absurdly expensive. Myself, I don't have a single razor product in my gaming setup.
気炎連脚生きれるかこいつはどうだ風神君捕らえられない気炎連脚こいつはどうだ
I was thinking that China exclusive Arcanite's mechanical keyboard that released a while back was in a collab with Fraser, but I might be misremembering it.
そこよ風神君3の方風神君遅い烈光陣こいつはどうだ1の方風神君生きれるかこいつはどうだ捕らえられない生きれるか
燃やせ
捕らえられない
烈光陣
こいつはどうだ
気炎連脚
揃えぜ風神君捕らえられないこいつはどうだ3の方捕らえられない3の方
燃やせシェイドブライトそこよ
3の方風神君1の方
行くぞ怪異またたけ
捕らえられない捕らえられない気だらけだ捕らえられない
気炎連脚
烈光陣風神君生きれるか
効果線
捕らえられない
短すぎる頭が
リッチ好きにさせん捕らえられないリッチこいつは2の方2の方
Oh, now it has like big kicks of health left.
捕らえられない風神
I did that by accident,
風神君
whatever that was.
3の方
そこだ食らい尽くす草原脚気炎連脚やられるわけにはいかない
You can't heal when you have a debuff, huh? I'm glad I checked this little passage, because otherwise I would have entirely missed the elite enemy. I can't use life bottles out of battle. And like 15 is a weird number of like how many you can carry at one time. It feels like too little. You could do like Trials of Mana that lets you carry like 100 of any item at a time, but you can only use 10 within one battle. I mean 9. That's another dead end. I mean, so I know that next time I find a pile of rocks, I should try coming at it from the other side, because it might have a chest. And I'll do what I just like had thought up, which is you get into a easy fight on purpose just to spawn the healing skill. So Aizen can cover HP. Okay, it's especially easy because the enemies will take cages to get to left set. Makes it pretty easy to spam a spell. But the Velvet is prone to killing herself as usual. Oh, loses a lot of magic power with this one, but get a lot of defense, which he was needing. I was gonna ask, does magic attack affect your healing power? It probably does. Magic defense increasing your healing is more of just a Octopath thing. What's prognostication?
マギル。
怖い怖い。ボーはどっちに進めばいいと思う？
僕は
とにかく上に登る場所があるはず。それを探しましょう。
ベルベット？浮かぬ顔じゃのう。怖
Want
く
to
と
have
とは
5
いえ
dice?
人間を殺す
Oh,
のは
are you
不
watching
本
on
意かい？
PC right now?
別に。あんたみたいにヘラヘラしてるやつがどうかしてるのよ。
わしは裏切り者を探しに行くのであって、
Mario might have missed like a fairly funny exchange.
殺さないといけないのかな。ネクターをやめさせるだけじゃダメなのかな。
話が通じるやつならいいんだがな。
But what if you ask
酒
really
場の
nicely?
噂話じゃ、あの大司祭は相当なクセ者だぞ。今でこそ聖主教
So I wonder if I actually doing the boss this dungeon today, cause
3年前まで
I don't have a lot of time left to stream. I didn't realize
そん
that.
な苦しい時代にもずっと聖主教会に尽くしてきたのがあの大司祭ギデオンだった。
Maybe I'll stretch it out a bit.
降臨の日を境に精霊が見えるようになり、精霊術がゴーマ退治に有効だと知って手のひらを返した。
Hey, did we find one character from the church in this game that wasn't shady or evil? I guess left set technically counts. And Agilu used to be part of it.
権力目当てに入信した新参者。大司祭の座を狙った連中はみんな消えた。
教会をやめたの？
いや、みんな死んじまったそうだ。病気だの事故だの死に方はいろいろらしいがな。その結果、ギデオンが大司祭になった。
そうまでして大司祭になったというに、今や民は同志アルトリウス様の大合唱。心穏やかではなかろうの。
俺たちにもいろいろ仕掛けてくるかもしれん。用心した方がいいだろうな。
どんなやつだろうと関係ない。やるべきことをやるだけよ。
Well, the crybaby exorcist, I even forgot her real name because they just keep calling her that. She's eventually going to be good. And I wonder how to get to this bit of the map on the lower left there, that isolated room. Technically not living armor, but I was thinking of the possessed calling thingies from Octopath Zero, from Seraphina's chapter. I'm glad that the water quote-unquote puzzle here is just like make sure you find out the lever instead of having to keep like changing the level of water up and down. Oh, I can. I have a full inventory. Are we there yet? You can say I'm avoiding random battles because now I just want to get to the boss fight. To try and do it today. And if you go back for the rule of thumb, that I think applies to this game, is that if you can beat the elite enemy of a dungeon, you can beat the boss. Then we should be good enough. Because on the first dungeon with the masked bath thing, that one was stronger, a lot stronger than the boss of the same dungeon. Oh, Laugh says gonna go crazy with all those books.
さすがは王城の書庫じゃ。チンポンが揃ってお
Yeah,
る
I think he's gonna cause a commotion and attract all the guards to us.
古代語の本
Suiho Sareta Tensei Jokishi wa Games Sashiki Demo Sosuro. Never heard of that one.
暗殺には必要ないもの。
But is it another isekai?
欲しいなら持っていけばいい。いい子ぶっても仕方ないわよ。ゴーマに協力してるんだから。
お前なあ、もっと素直に優しくできないのか？
人を殺しに来てるのに無茶言わない。
No, just keep up your adulation
そんな
image.
ボロでいいのか？もっと高そうな本もあるぞ。
3,000 orderlies and 100 praetors. They got the 2 Arctorius, 2 Melchior, 5 Shigure Rangetsu. Is that the last one Urokuro's brother?
Sate, Magiru. 礼拝堂はどっち？
さて、どっちじゃろう？
ちょっと。
わしは王城に入ったとは言ったが、詳しいとは言っておらん。
私は言ったわよ。邪魔をしたら捨ててくって。
でも、まずゴミ箱を探さんとな。
Need to look for a trash can first.
当てにした私がバカだった。
さあさあ、肩の力を抜け。さすれば道はおのずと見えてくるものじゃ。
Oh, that one's an enemy, I forgot. Only the ones with fight Scarf are friendly.
容赦も情け一切かけない。
And that's just to add things like the encyclopedia after there's back to avoiding random battles. So I think this dungeon stretch quite a bit longer than I thought.
緊張してるのか、ライフセット。
少し。
ならばわしがまじないを教えてやろう。
フィッチウィッチフィッチってやってたあれのこと？
あれは運勢や未来を見る占いじゃ。まじないというのは自分にかける幸運の魔法のようなものじゃ。
I remember liking the gambler character from Final Fantasy VI, where he has a skill where you actually have to spin some slots to decide what he's gonna cast.
どういうこと？何の魔法？
It doesn't like use any AP, I think, but you have to time the slots right.
どうでもいいなら最初からどうでもいいだろう。
人は気づかぬうちにどうでもよいことにとらわれる生き物なんじゃって。とにかくわしの後について唱えるのじゃよいな。マギンプイ。
マギンプイ。
声が小さい。もう一度。マギンプイ。
マギンプイ。
もっと心を込めて。マギンプイ。
Why are we supposed to be like sneaking?
マギンプイプイ。
もっと
Being quiet?
マギンプイプイ。もっと上げて。
This is gonna get us killed.
ぷいぷいぷい。し静かに。わしらは侵入者じゃぞ。これがお約束なんじゃ。
うるせえ。
なんじゃ和ませようとしたわしの心がわかるのか。
今は和む必要なんてない。
まったくゴーマと精霊には余裕がなくて困る。
マギンプイ。どうでもよくなった？
棒に慰められるとは。もうどうでもいいわい。
Okay, so there's a save point here. I wonder if I should end it here or bet that I can... That like there's not a lot of dungeon left. I think this is the end of it. I can like take care of the boss and go back and save in the end for today.
祈りの途中だぞ。何者だ？
先に聞いたのはこっちよ。
無礼な。だがゴーマならば当然か。
そこまでです。
You again. Don't you get tired of it?
待ち伏せか。
これも死神の力か？それともあのばあさんに売られたか？
調べたのね。ネクターの元締めがそいつだって。
そう。あなたたちが起こした事件の
I wonder how she's gonna rationalize it.
知った上で守るの？
処罰は清涼が厳正に下します。
処罰だと？私がどれだけ清涼に便宜を図ったか分かっているのか？
ベルベットやそやつを追い詰めてくれたらいいことが起こるかもじゃぞ。
ガイアは黙ってなさい。
Not expect this to be any harder than last time. Especially if more cannot fodder to go around. One button was trying to switch targets. If I understood correctly, if you terrorize right as you get it on an attack, you take half damage.
襲撃筆頭この距離なら外しはせんゼロの方白
怪を瞬け
Nice, more fodder to get Soso. That's nice, my go back. Oh, they were chasing after him.
増援か
飛び道具は向こうの方が上か。
頭を潰せ。
分かってる。
エレノア様をいじめるなで
Kill him. Nice.
!会いたかったぞ、ビエンフ。よくもわしから逃げてくれたの。
マギル姉さん。
元さやに戻ってもらうぞ。7つ目の森に生まれし一族よ。今再びちぎりを交わし。
She feels exactly like how I feel about Kyoto mascot characters. I'm shocked at how much I align with this character. Here's what I would do to like Vayne from Grumble Fantasy or Morgana from Persona 5, and so on, and so forth. Hope he never comes back.
わしこそは健康雨天をおもちゃにし鬼をもおちょ狂った今法使い
And now she can actually fight, right? So great news.
人の身でゴーマに味方するとは恥を知りなさい
Pain one break charge level, then combo instantly switch out characters. Release all defending switch characters without attack. Painting one break charge? How do I do that? Oh, I press up. But he was the same charge that he used to like work. Does she have? Oh, she has spells, but they're not equipped. I'm not sure what that did. I try to try normal attack and then I spell it. Don't think that's a good idea. Since she's dead. Not the like the ideal space to learn how to use it. Where's my killer when I need him? Also, do you have a mystic card yet? Oh, doesn't seem like it. It would be like a golden icon. This card dividing both ladies green and brown with maybe a yellow purple to round out all 6. Hey, yellow and purple. I mean, there's still one party member to get. This one. And it looks like that if I wait long enough, my Kilo can come back. Because just that purple gauge filling up there. I was trying to hold out for just long enough after finish off the boss. Do you bet that the guy snuck away in the middle of all this? Oh, he's still back there. Ow.
待ってくれ。すべて清涼のためにやったことなのだ。神殿建立の費用がいると言われて、それでネクターを。勝手に製造量を増やしたのは悪かった。だが、それもわしなりの救済のつもりだった。話し合おう。誰に頼まれた？被害者か？医者どもか
You are like literally people being enslaved to mine the vermilion thing used to make the nectar?
まさかアルトリウスか。そうなのだな。くそ。
You said the magic word.
私を決して闇に葬る気か。おのれ、私がどれほど炎上してやったと。いかん。
ベルベット。
救世主面の若造が。消されてたまるか。
ぼさっとしないで。死んだら本は読めないわよ。
ベルベットこそおわんと逃げられるぞ。
逃がさない。追って殺す。
I have to go back to the save point now.
ゴーマ病になるなんてね。
限度を超えたということじゃな。
Because it is about time to end for today. I could like keep going, but who knows? Oh, I can't go back? Because this game doesn't have like a quick save thing as far as I know. I was like trying to go back to the save point that was just outside this room. So there's gotta be one down here, right?
今の悲鳴は
Nope, looks like I really have to fight him. Because if there was a save point, you could potentially soft block yourself here since you can't go back to town. Yeah, it keeps getting worse.
ゴーマが人に戻ったそれにこのゴーマは
結界が張られている。
清涼がこいつを捕まえてるってことか。
結界前に
何はともあれ依頼は果たせたの。結果的にじゃが。
そうね報告に戻るわよ
Oh, you're not gonna fight the
大
Rift
地
one?
祭に何をそれにこのゴーマは一体
知らないし興味もない
ふざけるな
ふざけてるのはそっちよ大麻師の力なしで私とやるつもり
Hey, Leonor, I think that's what you're called. I have to find the save points. Could you please move out of the way? Thanks.
一体
He
何
really is a crybaby.
なかなか盛りだくさんな一夜だったな。
Okay, we're outside.
気を抜くな。まだ夜は終わっていないぞ
There。should be like right here.
大麻師からせ
もともと鼻炎風はわしの
Oh,
精
we
霊
did
なの
not kill him.
じゃ。それを裏。紛るね。さすらっていたところ。そうかそうか。
あんた大麻師だったのね
違う。魔女じゃよ。こや。
だから
そんなのは大人が勝手に。
And so she needed him to be able to cast magic at all. That's why I couldn't use her level 2 now. And sorry for skipping the dialogue there, but I really have to end for today. Which I'll do just now once I find somebody to raid. And it's gonna be like a raid and run situation. But thanks a lot for everybody who's tuning in today. I'll be back here tomorrow with more Berseria. Hope to see you then. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.